Welcome back to Vahrenberg Implement, and today we're here with the Massey Ferguson GC1725M, or it could be about any compact tractor. We've got a bunch of them out there. What we're going to do is we're going to install the Curtis Industries canopy. Curtis Industries is available here at Vahrenberg Implement. They make the Curtis cab for compact tractors, but they also make a canopy. And the reason we got this, because we've got one with the backhoe, the BH2720 backhoe here. This is a quick detach canopy, and that's one of the unique things about the Curtis one, is it'll install on the roll bar. But the other thing with the quick detach, it's available to have the canopy go forward or go backwards. So when you're operating the backhoe, you have sunshade also. So we're going to set it up here. We're going to get started. We're going to show you how simple and easy you can do this yourself, or you buy a tractor from Vahrenberg Implement, we can install it for you. So stay tuned. We're going to get some tools, we're going to open some boxes, and we're going to get ready to put a canopy on here so that you can see how it fits on the GC series compact tractor or any of the compact tractors with the roll bar. First step, we're going to open the big box. This is going to house the aluminum canopy in it. Set down here. And you can see we got our big aluminum canopy. We ordered in the dark gray because that's going to match the chassis gray of the tractor and look really good on these compact tractors. So first thing I see is the instructions. We're going to keep them here. This is the aluminum canopy, and it's very lightweight, looks good, and that's going to be the first stage, and then we'll get the hardware and get her hooked up here. Next stage, we're going to open up the hardware box. And if you come buy a tractor from Vahrenberg Implement, we will give you one of those Vahrenberg Implement Rhino Ag knives. These are awesome knives, free with every tractor purchase. Got some shipping materials. Hardware bag, and our framework. This is your quick detach framework. The first stage, just a couple cautionary things. This canopy should be removed if over 35 mile an hour. Don't allow 12 inches of snow. We're nice and dry here on that, so that ain't going to be a problem. And don't use it as the canopy as a grab handle to get on and off the vehicle. First thing we need to do is remove the striker plate from the ROPS plate assembly to install it, and we'll show you those steps here in just a second. First we're going to do is trip the latches to remove the plate from it. This is the ROPS striker plate assembly. What we're going to need to do is remove those 2 bolts right there. You'll need a 1/2 inch socket. An extension is going to make it easier to remove these 2 bolts. And they're just finger tight in there. And now we have our 2 pieces. This being the striker plate, this being the ROPS bracket. ROPS bracket are going to have the holes in it. One thing that you need to do is to find the center of your roll bar and the center of your bracket. This is 15 3/4. So going to be 7 7/8. Next, we'll move up to the tractor. We're at 37 inches, so 18 1/2. Just make a mark there, and then we'll be ready to install the ROPS bracket. So what we'll need is our ROPS bracket, our 2 U-bolts, 4 1/2 inch, a 3/4 inch socket, and we'll go to work. Install the 2 nuts. That one. And 2 more here. We'll zoom in here real quick so you'll actually be able to see. Just want to get this started. You can see where we've got these in, and this is going to, this U-bolt's going to pivot a little bit, and that's what the slotted holes are for, to fit different size roll bars. Same way on this one. We'll snug these up and then go on to the next step. Now we've got the ROPS plate attached, got the U-bolts all on there. Our next stage is to put the striker plate up on top. First thing you need to do is take the striker plate, and we're going to remount that center bolt. This is the part where you want to be kind of careful, because these are welded nuts that are welded inside the ROPS plate. Make sure you don't cross thread them. I'm gonna get my screw. Just get that one started. This takes a little extra time, but man, you're gonna have one of the nicest canopies that's made. I love a quick attach canopy because not every day you want it. You know, in the spring, the fall, when the sun comes out and it warms you up a little bit, but it's not too hot, that's a good day to take it off. And man, you wouldn't want to be taking a lot of these canopies off. Plus, if you're transporting down the road, man, there's a lot of wind resistance on the canopy blowing up and down. Once you get that done, you want to put a level on it to level your canopy, your striker plate. And if you want a little pitch up in front, you could do that. We got them a little tight there, but man, they're gonna hold. That's all you gotta do with it. Put your other two screws in. These are slotted holes here, so gives you a lot of adjustments, to fit. To fit all kinds of different tractors, angles of roll bar. I mean, we've got, with Massey Ferguson, there's many different types of roll bar angles. And you want to make sure that you got a canopy that works. I mean, some of these are designed to be totally flat up here, and you have no adjustment. And that's one thing that Curtis has done, is made it to where we can customize this to fit, you know, many different roll bars. I've even had guys that have custom made a mounting plate for even wider roll bars, like the 2600H series from Massey Ferguson. About this plate to it, and then they can use it. A metal canopy is hard to find anymore. I mean, most of the stuff is plastics and polys, and as Massey Ferguson owners, we know that we like heavy metal. Before we snug them all the way down, I just like to double check in case something moved. And we moved just a smidgen. Nope, that's too much. We're right on there. We'll tighten it up and we'll get back to show you the next step. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just dry fit and kind of show you. This is going to attach in there, and then this is going to snatch down with the latches. You've got multiple holes up here. With the roll bar style and with this leaning back, it's recommended to use the back holes. We're going to attach this to the canopy, and then we're going to be done. We'll be able to keep the sun off of us here in just a little bit. Now, one of the things, you've got 10 holes in the ROPS here. And you've also got a multitude of holes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 holes. So you got 5 holes in here and 11 holes in the bracket. So you got some customization on where you want it. With this going on this roll bar tractor, our seat's going to spin around, and I'll just show it to you here real quick. And this is something to consider on how you want to mount it. You see our seats back here. So if we're going to use this on both ways, we want to gain this extra room of sunshade on both sides of it. If you want to flip it around. So we're going to move it just forward a little bit. I've kind of got the tractor set where the bracket, and if you look at it here, you're going to get sunshade up to that steering wheel. Now if we come back to here and we move this forward a hair, we look at it, my bracket's about there. This is going to cover the steering wheel up there to right here. Plus it's going to give us a little bit of protection on the back as we're doing backhoe work. Or we flip it around, we're going to get more on the backhoe side. So that's where we're just going to preset this one up at to show you how it's done. So what we got is we got our hardware. You're going to have 3, 5, 10 bolts, 3, 5, 10 nuts. You're gonna have metal washers. You'll have 5 of them for each side, so total of 10. Then you're gonna have these rubber, you'll have rubber washers. That, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a bolt and a metal and then a rubber, I think. Yep. And that's going to go on top. You'll have your bolt, your steel, and your rubber. And then with a nut underneath. We'll need to set some of them up here real quick. This rubber is going to help keep it, if you're getting some moisture, keeping raindrops from coming down. So we got them ready. We're ready to install. I'm going to grab a couple, 4 of these and 4 nuts, and we'll go to the back and start working. I'm going to work from the back forward because it's overhang. Move this here because I can nut and rubber, bolt nut washer, everything there. One on each side. Now, you will need to cover these 2 back ones if you're not using them. The holes that you're not using, you want to still put hardware in it to keep it from having a hole in your canopy. Next thing you want to do is tighten up all the hardware. A 1/2 inch wrench and a 1/2 inch socket. Just good and snug. on the ones on the empty hole, because you don't want to damage your aluminum roof. And then we're going to do the rest, and we'll be right back. Now we got everything connected on our roof. We just got to put it up here. Just put it up there, and you hear it snapped, and it's on. You can see the canopy. We've got it all mounted there. We have the quick attach levers right here. But you look at the coverage on the back end, how we've got the canopy, it's covering out to about these levers here, so that's nice on the back. And the front edge, we've got pretty close to the steering wheel. I think that'd be a nice setup for dual operations, but this is the cool part that Curtis offers that I have not seen anybody else do. We're going to set it up and show you how it's done. Now, one of the coolest things, I'm going to flip this chair around here real quick. So I can use it to lean on. Flip those up. And you can take it off. Spin it around. And I better go get a ladder. I found me a little step stool that I can do this for you more safely. Pick this up. Hook your latch bars in there. Can any other canopy do that and that quick? That is awesome right there. Man, you got total control. You could actually adjust this a little bit more and have more coverage. See how simple that is to flip around? Now, seeing this, I think I would bring my canopy back a little bit farther so that I had coverage both directions, but we'll flip it around. I think really if you just have it on forward, you're going to have all the coverage you need, unless you were digging in a place you didn't want water to get down into it, and then you could have it this way. Keep your dirt dry if you're having to dig in adverse conditions like snow or something, if you're trying to repair water, cattle water or something like that. So it's one of the options with Curtis. The other thing is, if you're using your tractor normal and it comes a nice day and you want some sunshine, you don't have to, you can just flip your canopy around and have it in reverse position and enjoy the sunshine. Now I'll just show you how quick and simple it is to flip it around one more time. Flip these two levers, raise her up, And we're going to go to the front to hook these latches in. Spin our seat real gently. We got it latched. Then all you got to do is pick it up, snap it, snap and attach, and it's done. And one last thing, right here you have a rubber bumper, and these are adjustable. You want to put a little bit of slack so that, and now you can see that we've got it adjusted all the way down to take up that. Man, I'm really liking that position. Coverage right over the controls. I think this would be good for a backhoe with the adjustability of the Curtis canopy. Bringing it back. And the great part is it's externally mounted to your roll bar, so you're not going to affect your roll bar certification. Never drill, weld to a roll bar because it's certified for one rollover. That is part of the certification. They actually have to roll a tractor over. So you never want to do anything that can weaken that thing, like drill a hole in it, weld to it. But you're allowed to U-bolt, just like this canopy is. So give it a check it out. Get the Vahrenberg implement, man. We got GC series tractors in stock, like this GC1725MB tractor loader backhoe. We'll customize it, put your canopy on it. You can come buy this one and take it home. We're going to set it out on the lot, show people what's available. Great little tractors. They have been selling red hot here lately. We have gotten inventory in, so get to your local Massey Ferguson dealer, West Central Missouri, just outside of Kansas City, 50 miles east on Interstate 70, Missouri 13 highway. It's kind of dark out there tonight to see, but you can see our big signs lit up out there. But come visit us. First stoplight, there's our sign. There's a stoplight down there, right across from break time. So come visit us, Vahrenberg Implement, and come take you home your own Massey Ferguson GC1725MB, and let us put a custom canopy on it. We're the dealer that customizes it to fit your needs. Custom package deals, whether it's accessories, implements, we're here to get you the right tractor the first time and with the right accessories just the way you want them. Thank you, and tune in next time.